Greetings, Internet Sojourners, and welcome back to the MMocracy stream. It's been a few days since I've streamed, but I'm excited to be back. And as you can see, we are down here in Kaesora. We're in the 5-tower area, and we are sitting at level 42. And about 30% towards level 43 already. So we're going to do some systematic pulling here of the 5-tower area, and that's going to start with the Screaming Terror pull on these two here. So I throw ST up here, get him on the pet on there. Then I have enough time to cast like one spell, and then I've got a feign. And then I watch for ST to drop. And there it goes. We need Call of Bones. So let's get that up here. This must be a blue con. Yeah, he's actually doing a little bit of damage. Damage to the pet here. We need to get him rooted because they do run at around 10%. And I'm not really sure what level our pet is. Let's take a look here. Oh, he's hitting for 39. We got really lucky. He's a max level. Double loot. But yeah, it's bonus experience time, so we are down here getting after it. There is another necromancer down here. I'm not sure where he's at. I've seen him casting, but I'm not entirely sure where he's. I think he might just be in trying to get a Zalgaz staff. 2 of them, apparently, I guess, if everything is doubled. What should I listen to tonight? Well, it's good to be back. I'm was out, what, 2-3 days, 4 days, up visiting the kids for the holidays, so it's really good to be back. And got my my new microphone here set up, so that is also good. Still working out the kinks, but if you have any feedback, go ahead and let me know. I'll take it all. I want to make this stream the best that it can be for all of you, so it will not hurt my feelings. And it's probably going to be a short stream tonight. I do have some stuff planned with my girlfriend as well. We kind of work around each other's schedules here. Still trying to get the game audio equalized as well. Not really a huge fan of trying to balance that. It seems like EQ is either too loud or too soft, and there's really no in between. An old game. I was playing Fallout 76 earlier, and I was actually recording it, and the computer was handling it really well, so you might see some Fallout 76 videos coming. I actually really like that game. But now we have to do probably the most difficult part of this, which is getting all of these enemies in this tower area. mezzed or lulled. So I'm waiting until I have full mana before I really set apart or set off on doing that. And just kind of looking at the stream here to make sure everything looks like it is copacetic. I got it with the new setup, you know, everything is a little bit different now. So like I said, it might take a little bit for the kinks to get worked out. Hopefully we don't have any kinks lulling these. Okay, we had a kink. We need to feign. And that will be the end of that pet. There's no recovering that. I think that is just one of the unfortunate realities of trying to do this. Kill off collarbones so we're not dying as we lay here. Yeah, that's unfortunate because now we have to resummon. Go away. Shoot. Well, we had a good pet. And hopefully we get another one. It might take a few tries, though. Let's see, this one is a blue con, so we'll keep him. But he could end up being a lower level blue con as well, so... Yeah, talk about a bummer there. Critical resist on the very first one. I'm wondering maybe I park my pet further back. That could give me a little bit more time to react. In the event we get a critical failure again. And hopefully we get the loot off of the Spectral Guardian. That's kind of one of the reasons why we're here. He drops a shield that will look really good with the dagger from down there. So we'll go ahead and buff him again. Or buff our pet again. And we'll wait for full mana, or close to full mana, and then we'll go. And hopefully we don't get as unlucky this time. Oop. And we have the Pat here. I'm not sure if he would social the rest of the tower, so we're just gonna wait for him to move on. My girlfriend cooked a really good dinner tonight. I had meatloaf. It was delicious. One thing I'm not sure of is, can you see if they have the shield? Oh my goodness. Ah, no, no, no. Ugh. 2 critical resists in a row. What is going on? And obviously we did not get our pet, because we got bashed out of our feigns, so just go away. I feel like by the time we get anything pulled in here, the ones up top are going to be respawned. And I don't know if this is just really poor luck or if this is kind of what to expect here. So we'll try bringing him all the way back again. We'll use a lure so we're not draining down health. And then I guess we're going to have to wait. That is a little bit annoying. At least it's recoverable whenever it happens, though, so we don't have to. It's not like a complete wipe. Yeah, I think he's just in this necromancer is just in the church. See him fighting Guardian of Zalgaz. Yeah, what would be nice is if we could get some experience tonight. It is 50% higher experience rate. And there's a good zone experience modifier in here, so if we could just get started. It's really just a matter of getting this room broken. But we're on our 3rd pet here, so things are just not going the way I want them to, but let's see if we can recover here. Spectral Guardian is back. All right, we'll try a different lull target. There we go. Haha, nice. Now we can switch back to collarbones. And this pet's hitting for 39, so things are looking a little bit better here. And we're going to go ahead and start a timer now. And that will be the first church spawn. Get rid of some of this excess coin here. And lulls should still be up. We do want to pull him back just a little ways here. Looking good. Good job, Kibober. Yeah, the plan for the holidays is I'm still going to work some, but I'm going to try to get a little bit of time in where I can, and hopefully get this character up to, conservatively, I'd say at least 45, but maybe a little bit higher. We'll see if we can pull that off. Alright, we did get a... Oh goodness. That hurt. We did get both of them, but we're going to roll with it. We're gonna do some life tapping here to try to get our health back up. And the pet's taking a beating, so we're gonna reroute, pull him back, try to get over here. We need to get him rerouted. Do a little bit of root rotting here. Let the pet get his health back. Oh shoot, it's not good. Alright, the pet should be able to... Oh goodness. Wow, I apologize for that, but that is just part of EQ. And hopefully root can hold, because we are pretty low on mana, but we're going to let the pet get some health back. I think he has a deadwood stave. Oh no. Where did he come from? Oh my goodness. This is... Oh, we are getting trained. Alright, let's try to... Oh my. We're gonna try to do our best here. I'm not really sure what just happened. But we're gonna have the skeletal minion coming around the corner here, and I'm like almost out of mana. Why is he not rooting? We are going to play this to the best of our ability here. But we are cutting it really close. Oh boy. Hopefully these roots hold. My heart is thumping right now. I'm not really sure where all these ads came from. And I should be having my pet sitting. Whoops. As long as the pet gets a little bit more health, he can finish off that one. We're just cutting it really close with the mana. Alright, the pet's going to finish him off. There's one down. And then really we just need to kind of root rot this guy. Oh man. Goodness, they hit really hard. Just watching the pet's health here. Oof. I can't believe we pulled that off. Oh, that's not a deadwood. Thought he had a deadwood stave. This one might. Nope, he had a fine steel as well. We did get some words. Oh boy. And we have about 7 minutes on the church, so or the tower, so we're good there. I can't believe we pulled that off. We are going to need a new collarbones here in just a minute. That was worth about 5% of a level, so that's pretty good. But the spawns they're kind of broken up weird now, so this is going to be kind of tough to hold, I think. Because we have 5 minutes till the church or the tower starts spawning again, and we have these two to get through. Although there's really nothing saying, I think, as long as I can get this one out of the way, I don't think I'll get the aggro when I go over there to pull. Grimlust, what's up? Welcome back to the stream. Doing good. Trying to hold down this tower area. Watching for Screaming Terror to break. There it goes. And I just need to get collarbones up. Those nice meaty undead nukes. Finish him off, pet. 4 platinum from that one. We have around 4 minutes till the tower starts spawning again. So I think we'll be able to get him down and then start in on the tower. We just need a little bit more mana. Yeah, I just got back from a trip to see my kiddos. We went to a theme park. It was a lot of fun. I hate theme park rides, but I did it for them. Even though I didn't personally want to get on them. It was kind of rough, but it was a good time. Let's see, we got 2.5 minutes. So we really don't have a lot of time to wait here. We need to grab this guy. But hopefully we can get some health and mana back. He's a green, so he should go down pretty quick. The great resource management balancing act of EQ. I love it. Ooh, yeah, the pet's putting in some good work on him. We're just gonna med straight through this one. Three fine steel great staffs, no deadwoods. And we have 1 minute 30 seconds. So now we're gonna go watch. There is a 49 Necro in the Zalgaz room. I think he's trying to get a staff. Enjoying double loot? This is my first time really playing since the loot started because I've been out of town. So I haven't really seen any double loot yet. Hopefully we get lucky here. Really looking for one of those shields off of the Spectral Guardians. How about you? Are you have you done any camps? Gotten anything notable? I will say I'm enjoying the experience. I've already gotten 10% of a level. Granted, it's been a fight. I had 2 critical resists while trying to break this camp here. So I went through two pets pretty early. We should have a spawn any second now. There he is. 55k? Oh my goodness. What did you get? I'd say that's pretty good. I've never seen that much money in this game. I think the most expensive thing I've seen is this guy right here, the Bracer of the Hidden. That's a 7 or an 8K item. Soloed Broodmother in Velks. And what did you use to solo that? I'm gonna look that up. I would flip over to the wiki, but we got spawns coming. But it's a level 56 spider. Many black marbles and flawless diamonds. 60 enchanter, nice. What's your enchanter's name? I used to stream as an enchanter years ago. It's been about almost 3 years now. That was well before I started the solo self-found challenge. Lindeen, I'm not familiar with that one, but I used to hang out with, or not hang out, but talk to some enchanters. Enchanter is really where it's at for soloing that kind of stuff. Let me guess, you found a really high level charm pet and used it and abused it against the brood mother. It's really amazing what enchanters can do. And necros are good too, but enchanters I think take the cake for just being insane with what they can pull off. Although enchanters, like when things go wrong, they tend to go horribly wrong. I just actually got myself out of a bad situation here where I had 3 mobs at once and kept 2 rooted and was having to consistently like pull my pet back and let him rest, and kind of root rotted 3 different mobs down at the same time, and I was pretty pleased with that. Being able to pull that off. As long as you have the room to work with as a necromancer, you should be good. The ability to easily solo summoning mobs is big, yeah. Summoning mobs are... Does the broodmother summon? I remember the first time I got summoned, I was like, what the heck? I feel like you got ripped through time and space. It's kind of like the first time you get blind. You don't even know how to react. Got a 59 Necro on blue. So much fun. Yeah, they are fun. Broodmother summons, enrages, and rampages. I didn't know there was a difference between enrage and rampage. That sounds terrifying. What pet did you use to solo? And we need to get a new haste up on our pet here in just a minute. I actually played and recorded a little Fallout 76 earlier, so I may stream that at some point, even though it's quite a departure from this, so I'm not sure if I will or not, actually. My core audience is EQ, so... I just really enjoy that game. I just love any game that you can walk around and just pick stuff up. I don't know why it makes me feel so good to just like pick things up off the ground. Stream what you like. That is solid advice. I'm not one of those people who's like, I'm gonna make it big as a streamer anyway, so yeah, that's a good point. Like, I actually just truthfully enjoy doing stuff like this to interact with people, and it's kind of more engaging than to just play by yourself. I got beat my pet up pretty good. Alright, that was the last church mob, so we have 12 minutes. Not bad, 6 minutes to kill all 4 of them. And then we just have the Pat, which should be coming back down here soon. I love zones like this because even during bonus loot, bonus experience, you can see there's 2 players in the whole zone. I really like that. One other thing I've thought about doing is playing on the EverQuest Live test server and streaming and recording some of that. On the test server, you get access to like everything without paying for it. And it's not like I plan to raid or do anything crazy on there, so it's kind of like, it might be fun to get on there and just check out some of the newer content. I know almost nothing about EQ Live. Alright, we got the Pat here. Oh, he doesn't like that. He didn't like the nuke. Oh, he's healing. Watch as I fizzle my entire mana bar. That's great. Well, hopefully the pet can bash some of these heals, because I am Nope. Look at him go. He's just going to keep healing himself. That's awesome. Oh, Screaming Terror fizzled on me. Oh my gosh. This is actually kind of a bad situation. Ooh, he just took a big old chunk out of my pet too. We're gonna have to get the pet out of the way so we can get some health back. Is he out of mana? It's taken way longer than it should. Good thing the 39 pet has some good health regen. Unfortunately, my my nuking ability is not the best. So I get a lot of fizzles right now until I've got that kind of caught up. We're really low on mana and we have pops coming in soon. Hopefully we can get some mana back before these ones reappear. We also need to rebuff our pet, which just makes it even worse. I think eating through 30 or 40% of my mana trying to do one nuke was plus having a healing mob, that's what really caused this. I hear a oh, there's a okay, that's a different pad. I thought there was only one pad down here. There's two. But we're back up to 40%, so we're getting there. We don't have to grab that pet. But these guys are going to pop very soon. Luckily, the pet's back up to full health. Wow, the experience is looking nice. We can't grab him because this guy's in the way. There he goes. Got a buff up on the pet, so hopefully you can outdamage this guy. Just trying to keep this camp broken. Luckily you have a safe spot. So the worst camps are the ones where like if you lose the camp, you're gonna like die. I've definitely done a few of those where when you start getting behind in mana, like it's almost like you can tell that something bad is gonna happen like 5 minutes before it actually does. Four minutes on the tower respawns. Dusty Ransacker's pack. Already got one of those. Oh, it's a warder. Not good. That's probably the worst thing that could have spawned right there. These take a lot of mana to get down. We're going to open up with a Scourge. And we're going to hold our mana till a little bit later. And try to stay on top of the interrupts here. He should be starting to try to heal really soon. There it is. Let's see if we can get him. Ooh, he's mad. Oh, we got him though. Okay. We did it. Now we have a minute and a half till the church respawns, or whatever the tower. I keep saying church. And at some point we're going to have to work in killing that Pat. I hear him over there. One minute to go. All right, let's see. Oh, it's already up. And we really need to do like a life tap here. And we're just going to try to work around the Pat for right now. Ah, Pet, what are you doing? You gotta stay over here. We kind of need to angle ourselves in a way that we can see if that Pat's coming. But we also need to be able to see the spawns. My Call of Bones is also about to drop. Luckily that doesn't cost any mana. Trying to find the perfect camera angle here. We don't want to get sneak attacked by the Pat. We We should be, there we go. Sure that Pat's not coming. There's a little 7, 8 times in a row. Most people are shocked to find out when they find out how bad I am as an electrician. Welcome back to the stream, Skyless. We are just soaking up some good bonus experience and loot here. We got us an opal. Going on in the Zalgaz room? Nothing. Is he dual wielding? Like he's dual wielding staves. That's kind of cool, actually. We need to get him down. He's putting in some work on my pet. Oh, he's healing. No. Ugh. I didn't know he was gonna heal. Let's try to finish him off. Finish him off. He got the life tap. He's got deadwoods. 2 deadwoods. If I was staying longer, I would give those to my pet, but I'm not. We are up to 4 deadwood staves. That's nice. I am loving the experience. Skyless Raven, have you ever played Fallout 76? Whenever it first came out, I heard a lot of really bad things about it. That there wasn't enough in the game. It was like really poorly optimized, but I got it for $7 today on Steam, and I had played it on Xbox Game Pass before. And then I read that the Steam version runs better for some reason. The Xbox, like, I think because whenever you get stuff on Game Pass, they encrypt the game files, so you can't let your like NVIDIA run optimization on it. Could be one more. There we go. What was he doing? Sorry about that. My back just got like really tight. But yeah, it's actually really good. Goodness, my pet almost died. I just like games where I can go around and pick stuff up off the ground and like loot everything. And then you can build a house, which is fun too. I played with my online best friend before life happened. He was super into anything Fallout, and we got the mini nuke launchers. And we're firing at a rundown church. We were like, take that church. I think I know the church you're talking about. It's like full of scorched or whatever. Drill Song, welcome back to the stream. Have you played Terraria? I have. It's really hard for me to get into Terraria though. I think it's the perspective and like the it's harder to like build things. But I do think it's a neat game. It's also one of those games that you can get, or you used to be able to get for like $1.99 on Steam. So I'm pretty sure I got it for like practically nothing. And I have it on my Switch, and I'll play it once in a while on my Switch as well. I feel like that's a really deep game. Like there's a lot to do in that game. And I also played like an early access like spaceship version of it. I think another developer made basically like a knockoff spaceship version of it. I think it was called Starbound. And that was okay too. The devs for it rule, they keep putting out more and more free updates. Don't you love that? Like, not everything has to be DLC, right? And I'm not a completely anti DLC person. If it's done well and it's not like a ripoff, you know? But yeah, I love getting stuff for free too. Yeah, we've already gotten like 20, almost a quarter of a level here. When we get that 44 pet, we are going to rock this place. Of course, we'll be getting less experience per kill, but I feel like that next pet is going to really do well in here. Oh no. Stop right there. Let's see if he's got our shield. No shield. Next ones will be up here in probably 1 or 2 minutes. Trying to figure out why I have all these buttons on my mouse, but none of them seem to work. And I have the software for the mouse installed, so it's kind of weird. Yeah, when we get the 44 pet and we're down here with double deadwood staves. I wish I could use middle mouse click on P99. Yeah, there's so many like when I used to play MMOs a long time ago, I didn't realize how much you could hotkey. And I thought I was like revolutionary just hotKeying like QERFG because like when you first load up WoW, everything's like 1 through 0 or whatever. And I was like, oh, I know, I'm gonna do QERF. It was like weird back in the day when I played Half-Life. The way I learned to play Half-Life was a friend of mine, like he had it first and he showed me it. He had walk forward bound to his right mouse button. So like for the longest time, I didn't even use WASD. I used like the right mouse to go forward. It's so strange to think about now. There's no way I could play like that anymore. All right, 5 minutes on the tower, and these should be up any minute now. And yeah, I got the new mic set up. Got the boom arm. I know it's kind of like weird coming out of the green screen, but it's kind of the best I can do. I don't have the desk space right now to hide it behind the monitors. I tried. It like almost fell off and broke when I was trying to get it set up back behind the monitors. All right, we need to grab this guy. Oh, I interrupted my own spell. I'll read the comment in just a second. There we go. I didn't like EQ at first, and then my friend tried it out on my account and he loved it. And he basically taught me how to play, but he was huge into hotkeys. Yeah, I was actually on stream when somebody taught me that you could use like 1 through 8 and you can just like tap it like that to mem it, to quick mem spells. So I had no idea how to do that till like 2-3 years ago. I didn't know that until watching Suggs. Yeah, you can learn all kinds of stuff by watching like YouTube. There's some really talented people out there. I don't claim to be one of those. My stream is more like, hey, watch me do this thing, not like watch me absolutely dominate this content. I wouldn't say I'm a bad player, but I'm not a professional EQ player by any means. I'd say the one game that I was pretty good at was playing a hunter in WoW Classic. At one point, I was pink and orange parsing on a regular basis. A lot of those parses though are dependent on your group as well. So if you have a good group, you're gonna parse better. And I had a really good guild. And they were awesome because not only were they good, they didn't act like they were good, if that makes sense. They weren't trying to like be elitist and act like they were better than everybody else. It was just a bunch of older people who knew how to play the game and knew how to be organized, and it worked out really well. It helps that the guild leadership was all people who were in like high level business positions. And I love that because then they run the guild so much better. because they actually know how to manage people versus like the guild run by the guy who has never handled anything with people in their life. And I'm not saying all those people are bad, but when people have experience, running a guild is kind of like running a little business. So last time I played WoW was like Legion, but I joined one of my friend's guilds with his coworkers, and they kind of sucked. But because they were slower DPS and pace, it kept helping me out because I get another rotation window in on my cooldowns. Nice. All right, the next tower spawn will be up soon. Let's try to get a haste up on our pet. I think week 1 I was like the 4th highest fire mage DPS in raids, but it was so fraud from getting the extra cooldown in. It's funny how that works. Like you can just get really lucky and have a great fight. Like I had one of those fights where I was like the top hunter on the server for a certain boss, and I think it was just because I just got really lucky. Like I got a lot of crits and it was a short fight. Ooh, we got a warder. We just gotta watch this guy closely and try to interrupt his heals. We are gonna risk it and put haste on the pet just so I don't have to deal with it later. Should be healing at about 50% health. There it goes. Let's see if we can interrupt it. Looks like we got it. Don't let him heal. Nice. We're getting a lot better at that. Good experience with the bonus. I'll take it. I'm super excited to get to 44 and get some better spells. I hear one of those freaky ghosts. Is that guy in there still? Trying to do the old wall clipping. Yeah, he's still in there. I think the church just makes that freaky noise. Doesn't matter whether there's a mob in there or not. This is a perfect spot because you've just got these 6 spawns and they seem to... That seems to be about enough. I don't think I can handle any more. I guess 6 plus the 1 pather, so 7. My pet some health here. No shield. Eventually, I think I'll figure out how to pull this this tower over here. This one here gave me trouble when I first started the stream up about an hour ago. Ended up with 2 critical failures on the lull, so I went through 2, almost 3 pets. My third pet almost died, and then I had an awesome moment where I was able to hold down 3 different spawns at once. It was close, but I was able to keep them rooted and work through them one by one. Ooh, he wanted to get me. Checking my evocation skill here to see. I'm at 85, so it's getting a little bit better. It was 77, I think, when I came in here. That's why I fizzle so much. And I played a little bit of Phantasy Star Online last night. That's like, that game is my guilty pleasure. I don't know why I like that game so much. I think because it's kind of like a console Diablo before console Diablo was a thing. The server I play on is running a Christmas event right now, so it's a good time to play and try to get some items. I'm going to leave this guy alone. We don't have the mana to kill him. We're trying to keep this broken. I never played it, but at school I had a classmate who he played that and would tell me about PSO, and I would tell him about EQ. Nice, you guys were just like living in 2 different but similar worlds. That's kind of cool. PSO was like super revolutionary for like being a console online RPG. When it came out, I think it was like 98 or 99. And it's pretty crazy to think like how they pulled that off. And I think it's still a great game to this day. They've made a few quality of life tweaks to it for the server that I play on, but nothing that dramatically changes the gameplay, or I would say overly changes it. It does. One of the changes they made like is pretty big. They made it so you can share experience, because before that you would have to hit every single enemy if you wanted to get experience from it. But it's not one of those games like EQ where you can reliably do that. Like, a lot of enemies spawn, so it'd be really tough to... It was like a little mini game where you'd run around and try to hit everything. It was not fun. So I think it adds to the experience. Because otherwise it was like, did I hit that one? Did I not? And they also made it so everybody gets their own drops. Because that was the other thing is, as soon as something dropped, everybody ran to check it. So it kind of like detracts from the experience when everybody's trying to kill the enemies. And then something drops and everybody stops what they're doing and runs over to try to grab it. Kind of like Diablo 2 back in the day. Or even now. I don't think Diablo 2 has shared loot now. Yeah, people just going crazy for ninja looting, exactly. Like, and then the people who were like melee would always get the loot because they were up close, and the ranged characters would never get anything. So by just making those 2 changes, I think they made the game a lot better. And they actually have a server where it's like, it's a pure like classic server, kind of like P99, and then they have the one that's like a little bit changed. But they haven't made any changes to like that I know of to like the weapons or the armor or anything. It's not like they made the game easier. Ooh, we didn't start our respawn timer. That's not good. That's alright, we got this pretty well squared away. And 63% to 43, not bad. For an hour, about an hour of grinding, got 33%. Good spot for a necro. I suppose now that I have the new microphone set up, I'm going to have to start working on another video here soon. My Monsters and Memories video that I made for the playtest didn't really do too good. We got like 200 views. I was like, no. It's all good. I put a lot of time into that video too. It's at 250. The last one I did for Monsters and Memories got like 1,000. But I mean, at any rate, like you're never gonna get a lot of views on anything like this type of stuff. Just kind of part of the deal. Definitely getting better at the video editing though. Let's see, do we have the pat? Can't remember if I've killed the pat or not. We can get rid of Call of Bones for right now. We said about right here we can see both the pat and these spawns. Right there. And spawn. So I could have grabbed that guy. Hopefully we get the shield off these guys. Then I need to kill the librarian for the book that he drops. Or I could kill the librarian for the book that he drops. But as soon as I hit 44 and I get a little bit of buffer... Ooh. Right, there's the pat. Yeah, as soon as I hit 44 and get some buffer, I'm going to go back into my favorite place, Dalnir, and try to get that dagger quest finally done. I think we'll be able to do it. Watch for the cast. There it is. Oh no, I fizzled. Okay, I got him. I keep fizzling. He got one heal off. Let's see if we can stop him. Alright, we got him. Crystallized sulfur. And then I'll have to decide if I want to stick around here for more levels after 44, if I want to move on and try to find something else. I'm getting up to the point where I don't know, like, where to go. I've never leveled this high in Kunark. I think around 44 on my enchanter, I started doing the troll guards. I did Dreadlands Yetis. Those are usually camped though. So I'm looking for suggestions. If anybody has a good suggestion on where to go around 44, let me know. Nope. No shield. We're making good platinum in here though. Relative. I think I've gotten about 100 in just splits. I'll take it. And then the good news is at 44, I don't have to research my pet. I can buy my pet. But the 49 pet, I want to say, is research only. Alright, I think we've worked out a good system for killing these guys. We can keep our pet's health up, actually. Probably need to get a heal on him. Ooh, yeah, this guy's putting in some work on him. We'll try root rotting him. He may not heal because he doesn't have anything hitting him. I feel like that, when they're getting hit, that's whenever they normally cast their heals. At least that's what I was noticing last time. Oh. Root rotting is so efficient. Especially with these dots that last like forever. Yeah, look, he didn't cast a single heal. That's so weird that their heal is not dependent on their health, but also whether or not they're getting engaged. Well, there's a new strategy there. Of course, now we're getting behind on our spawn cycle on the tower here. Oh my goodness. He just hit 4 times in a row for 71 on my pet. That was rough. No shield. See if we can get some mana up before these next ones come up. Already 70% towards 42 or into 40, 43, I guess. Whatever, however you want to say it. 70% to the next level. Merry Christmas. Thank you, Project 1999. I can't believe this is, what, we're 14 years? Server's been up for 14 years. If you count blue. If Project 1999 was a kid, they would be learning how to drive. That's crazy. Time flies. I never could have anticipated 14 years ago when I started that I'd still be playing this. Goodness. I got took a chunk out of me. So many fizzles. Oh, we need to rebuff our pet here, though. One second. I got a phone call. Hey, I'm Kevin. Sorry, I had a phone call. My daughter called me. She was calling to tell me goodnight. You might have seen me shaking my head because this guy just kept healing and healing. But we've worked out the trick. Thank you. Yeah, hopefully it sounds good. I played with the settings on it for probably 2 or 3 hours earlier. I think the next step will be putting up some like soundproofing around the room to try to help cut down on some of the echo. We are way behind on mana. Need this guy to die. But yeah, I figured out if he's not being engaged by anything, he doesn't heal. Which is really weird. Two more Deadwood staves. I think we're up to 6 of those. Yeah, we're getting behind in the spawn cycle here. It's these healing mobs, they're getting me. Let's see if we can just take care of this one. We'll probably end up pulling our pet back here. We might be able to get through this. Go ahead and spare our pet some health here. Trying to catch back up on mana, but we're just falling further and further behind. Could be going down here. I think we have one more in here. And we're 76% to the next level. But I am going to have to go here in just a minute. I think after this next spawn, I'm going to go ahead and call it because I promised my girlfriend I'd watch a Christmas movie with her. We're a little behind on our Christmas movies. I think by this time last year we had watched like 6 or 7 of them. I think we're on like 2 right now. We were watching Hallmark movies last year, which are like, they're so bad they're good, if that makes sense. Like, you don't watch them expecting like some great performance. You watch them so you can kind of laugh at them. Actually surprised nothing has spawned in there. Those are always a good time. Yeah, like there's one we were watching. It was like Operation Christmas or something. It was like a Navy. They were on like a Navy boat. I don't know. I don't even remember the story. It wasn't good, but it was just like they're so cheesy. And there was another one where like they were out in the Philippines and they would go deliver Christmas presents to the islanders, and like the generals and the congressmen wanted to shut it off because it cost all kinds of money, and then they like sent a reporter out there to try to like turn the whole thing off and make a big like story about how much money they were wasting. And then she like falls in love with the guy who like the captain or the major who's like putting it on. It was so cheesy. Should be one more. What a plot. Yeah, they're all like that. They're all bad. They're bad, but they're good. And we were watching one that was like a something about cooking and getting recipes, and I don't know. I don't think we finished that one. And then we watched another one called A Christmas Karen instead of A Christmas Carol, and that one was pretty bad too. But it was also like kind of bad and good at the same time. Where's our last spawn? But I'll be back. Let's see. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve. I'll be back tomorrow. I may actually stream some Fallout 76. Yes, you heard me right. I don't know. I'm deciding like Guild Wars 1 or Fallout. I kind of want to do the Christmas event on Guild Wars 1, even though I haven't played that game in years. Like I have a lot of nostalgia for that stupid Christmas event. So I'm debating on doing that or Fallout, or maybe just doing this because like it's bonus experience. So why would I not do this? I'm just gonna stream whatever tickles my fancy. It's Christmas time. I'm kind of sad that I don't remember that event now. I feel like there's like presents you can get that have candy canes. And I think there was an achievement or a title for eating a lot of candy. And then there was like, there was something where you had to like chase down a Grinch or something like that. That's the one I'm thinking about. Wonder what weapon he's got. I'm gonna ask him. Boogied. I guess I killed the whole church. So where's my next spawn? It's kind of sad. It took me like an hour, or not an hour, like 20 minutes to get set up and get this camp broken because of critical resist for my lull. I think next time I come in here, I'm gonna full commit to it. Once I get a max level pet, I'm gonna give him 2 deadwood staves and then grind all the way through to 44. Like I might do like a poop sock session where I just grind to 44. Kevin says the experience is so nice it finally got me back on P99 after the Eminem playtest. Isn't it tough? After the Eminem playtest, like it was so hard to log back into P99. Like I feel like once Eminem comes out, I may not touch EQ again for a long time. that game is really good. And it's not even like a full game yet. Last night was the first time since the playtest that I got on. Dang, man, that was like 2 weeks. Almost 2 weeks to the day. I will say the playtest like kind of knocked me off my rhythm as well. This guy's got this Landy heart. That's what he's got. I had no interest, but my duo buddy hit me up last night and got it going. It's tough, man. Like, Eminem is gonna. I think it's gonna really scratch that itch when it comes out. Like, yeah, I'm super excited to finally have like a new MMO that I can be like, yes, when this comes out, like I'm gonna take time off work. I'm gonna, if I can. That sounds really irresponsible of me. Like, obviously, if it's like a lot going on, I'm not gonna do that. But if I'm able to take some time off of work, then I will. Whatever. My vacation days are congressionally mandated, so I can use it for what I want to. We went from 36 to 37 in 1 hour. Where at? What were you guys doing? That is good. Bonus experience is good. Sol A. That's one of those zones where, yeah, you can like power level. Because nothing there has very much health, if I remember right. Like, I went there on my, yeah, you charm the backstab goblin, yep. I went there on my enchanter and just, like, destroyed that place. Had the cleric face tank and pull 8 mobs at a time. I just remember there was a spot near a zone line that I could go to, and, like, it was really safe because he had a zone line right there, and I would just wreck. Uh-oh. Do I want to kill this guy? I guess. We're just gonna get roots up on him. This will be the last one that I do. Not roots, dots on him. And we'll just root rot him as soon as my pet is like low on health, although another healing mob just popped up there. So we're gonna pull him like way back here. Hopefully he doesn't catch any heals. Wait. He's gonna start to heal. No. Can we interrupt him? Can we nuke him? Nuke, stop fizzling and nuke. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright, stream, that is it's time for me to call it, but I encourage you all to catch me tomorrow as well. I'm not sure what I'm gonna be streaming, but if you're down for anything, catch my stream tomorrow. If you're watching and you haven't followed yet, we appreciate a follow, but no pressure. And we will power through to 44 at least in the next 2 days. That's all right, Kevin. It was a short stream tonight because I spent like 2 or 3 hours trying to get this microphone equalized and watching videos on kind of how to do that, as well as doing some different things because of the sound acoustics in this room, if that makes sense, as well as the fan on my laptop that I learned whirs and creates a almost precisely 3.1 kilohertz audio signal. So I had to try to like narrow in on that 3.1 kilohertz and dampen right there. So hopefully you guys can't hear that. And I'll watch the VOD later and see if I can pick it up. Yeah, it's been fun. Haven't noticed anything. That's awesome. Yeah, I was doing some like initial recording and just kind of listening to it, and every time the mic would open up, because I have a noise gate on it, you would hear this like whir. And I'll watch the VOD and see, but I think I've got it kind of figured out now. And then I'm going to buy some foam to put up around here too to try to get some of that sound, the echo dampened. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and I hope to catch you all again in the coming days. This is the MMO